So in this plot we have crimson clover. You can see all the biomass that it was produced. Typically in this environment we get winter kill on our crimson clover, but if we get a mild winter we'll have quite a bit of it come through. What happens in the spring, usually what we see is it goes to bloom very early with these brilliant red blooms very early, probably in that May time period. So we're just estimating that we have about 1.5 tons of biomass here, 3% nitrogen. You're looking at close to 100 units of nitrogen going back into your soil. Here we have berseem clover, which is a true annual clover. It will winter kill, but after mowing you can see how it thickens up quite a bit. So here we have a single cut red clover and double cut red clover. After mowing, and they've been in the ground for 3 months now or more. Not a lot of difference between them, but we usually say that single cut red clover, slower to establish, won't give you quite the biomass or the nitrogen production that we do see out of the double cut red clover. You can see that after mowing there is a little bit of difference in height here. The double cut red clover tends to be a little bit more aggressive in its establishment and can get a little taller in that first year. For bloom production, we don't see any blooms here, but usually we get a lot more bloom on our double cut red clover compared to our single cut red clover in that planting year. In this plot we have hairy vetch. You can see how thick it gets. It hasn't gone to bloom yet, so very good at covering up the soil, smothering out weeds that you would expect from vetch. It's a very viney crop. It's very misleading how much is here, as it's all laid down on itself. Very good at fixing nitrogen. Best case scenario, you're looking at close to 200 units of nitrogen being fixed by this crop. The key to this crop is it can be quite aggressive. If it doesn't get bloom in that establishment year, it's expected to overwinter and regrow next spring. So in this plot we have peas planted by themselves. Peas, they do love that cool weather. We got quite a bit of regrowth in here after being mowed, but we do expect these to winter kill as the cold weather comes in. So here we have a mixture of peas and oats together. The oats regrew quite well after being mowed because they were mowed before they went into that reproductive phase. We don't necessarily have the population here that you'd want to suppress weeds, but it will help control erosion by slowing that overland flow of water through the winter period. I'd expect these to still be green at Christmas time, but